Welcome, guys. 1 minute late to the stream. So I don't want us to waste much time. So let's get everything. On restore. All right, let's do our analysis. So let's check what the market and let's see if we can have a new key level. Okay, so I told you guys that this was the sell zone yesterday. Was the sell zone. Network is kind of like struggling. Normally, I hate network issue. What's happening, man? What's happening with you? Sorry. Sorry. Whole market is crashing. Okay, so I'm looking for key levels, right? So since we don't have key level, let's basically just adjust this one. Let's give it 4 here. Click OK. What are we doing here? We're trading. We're trading and we're creating live what is it called? Trading EA, turning our EA into turning our ideas, our strategy into expert advisors, right? That's what we do here. So welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're not part of the family, join. Let's do this together. All right. Okay. So let's do our analysis. For those of you guys that are curious, what pair do I trade? All right. I basically trade NAS100, US30, and SPX. That explains why we are having this stream at this time, right? Because basically trading the New York stock market, and because of that, okay, that's the reason we are trading at this time. So now the main objective of this live stream, like I've always said before, so I'm just going to repeat it again so that you guys can understand, is to actually give you the opportunity to be able to, your strategy, any idea you have in your head, to turn into your EA to help you to do that. The EA is just going to basically help you. The AI that I'm going to be teaching you, giving you the templates, and the prompt, how you can use it to actually turn your strategy to EA without even having any knowledge in coding, right? That's what we're doing here, okay? And most of the tools that I use to trade here are created by me, right? From my entry tool, right, to my key level tool, which is the Hunter TCH hot level indicator. Everything are coded by me. I made all these things myself, okay? So for that reason, you guys are going to learn how to do that on the live stream. You will learn how to do every of these things yourself on this live stream, and then you're also going to be able to trade with me, right? We can trade currently by Monday challenge, which we are going to be passing a Profem challenge, right? So we're going to fund an account, and then just pass the Profem challenge with EA that we created. And if you're joining me from since Monday, right, you see that we've basically been able to create an expert advisor, all right, giving it just random prompt, right? Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to start a series starting from Monday as well. We are going to we're going to watch a video, right? We just watch random YouTube videos of people explaining strategies, maybe scalping strategy or whatever, right? We watch it, and after watching it, we are going to attempt to turn that strategy into expert advisor, right? We turn it to EA, and I will do that in front of you guys here. And why I'm doing that, all right, when we do that, then we are going to backtest it on MQL, backtest it on MT5, and see if that strategy is profitable. If it's not profitable, then we know it's not profitable, and if it's profitable, at least we learn something. We learn that we can basically be able to code our system ourselves, and also be able to verify if the strategy, something that the person is actually posting is working or not. Because a lot of people just get really what do I say now, misguided, all right? So at the end of the day, just fall for things like that. So we're just gonna try as much as possible to kind of like bring some kind of like I don't know if I should call it sanitations into the trading world. All right, so let's do it. Okay, let's do it. So today now I'm looking at the market and I can't really see any key right here on NAS100. We basically wasn't able to see any level yesterday on NAS100 too as well. So because of the fact that there was no stronger level at the markets. But I'm going to explain one thing to you guys, which is something we did yesterday. I'm going to show you guys the levels that we marked yesterday. Okay, if you guys remember, I told you guys this is a sell zone, guys. I'm going to be looking for sales. As that time, our key level is actually at this point here, right? And I wrote that this is a sell zone. Now you guys can see what happened at that level, right? Price continue to react to that level. Okay, what would have happened if you are basically just, you know, mark this on your chart and able to take this same exact trade for yourself? All right, so that's another thing. That's to tell you how strong the TCH alt level indicator is. Very, very strong. If it has a level, the level is definitely right, and that's what we're seeing right here. I basically made this analysis yesterday with you guys here. So let me even try to show you guys, because I mean level is going to be what happened here. Price, you know, bounce away, or they again bounce away and all that. So today, what am I looking to do today? Okay, for this week, right? Market's kind of slow for this week because I basically haven't seen like much entries this week. I think I've just been able to trade just like twice or three times this week. So I've basically not really been able to do much this week. So look at that. This was our buy zone yesterday. US30. Our sell zone, which already happened, price already crashes already, so there's no using this one. Another thing we can do, right, guys? If you have a pair you want me to check out, there are pairs that you trade, you want to check their key level for that day, right? You want to check the key level for that day. Let's do that. Drop the pair that you trade on the chart. Let me try to yes. Coded in Pine script. Yes, that's we can do that in Pine script. Pine script is basically for, you know, trading view language. So yes, we'll code that in Pine script. And we can also, you can basically easily convert, you know, what is it called, indicators in MT4, MT5. You can convert them to Pine script. You can convert Pine script language to MT4 and MT5. So this is a very simple thing you can really do. So let me teach you guys exactly. I'm going to teach you guys one of the easiest way to do that. All right, even without having any knowledge in coding. So you can really do that. It's very easy. Okay. So let's check out the E that we're working on yesterday. And I'm just going to give you guys a quick recap on that. So yesterday or Monday, we started creating an EA. All right, we don't have any knowledge, right? Like before, we don't have any knowledge in coding, right? So we decided to, you know, just tell our EA what we wanted, and it decided to start coding for us. Just give it the prompt for getting that. I'm also going to show you guys a template that will basically use this template here. Okay, and the template is, you know, name your EA, whatever name you want to give it. Now the platform, it can be EA, it can be indicator, it can be anything, right? Now platform MT5 can also be trading, right? It doesn't matter. And the pairs, right? You know, like I say, if you have a specific pair that you trade, you can decide to box. It. But if you don't have a specific pair you trade, there's no reason why you need to box. There's no reason why you need to box your strategy with particular or specific pair. Just let it do its thing. Please box it. And your strategy, also, you know, return following can indicate your strategy, whatever. Your entry condition, buy, sell, whatever you use. Your exit, your sell, your buy position, whatever you use. Your sell position, whatever you use, right? And stop losses, right? Can be fixed lot size, can be ATR based, can be swing, can be structure, it can even be indicators, right? Your stop loss can be measured with indicators. And take profit, all right? Take profit can be fixed as well. It can be indicators, can be whatever, right? Doesn't matter, whatever you use. And the risk management, loss size, you know, max trade per day, whatever. We make use of the max trade per day, you know, EA that we created. But sometimes it might not be necessary, especially if your trade is swing, right? Probably do max trades per day, right? So But if you're scalping and you are trading with profit, maybe you want to protect your account, right? You can include max trades per day in your strategy. That will work. But if you're not, maybe you're trading and everything, you probably will not need it. And usually, you can create a trading tool itself. It doesn't have like this kind of like, maybe you're just working on just trading tool itself. Maybe you are working with a profit and you don't want your account to lose more than a certain amount. Okay, just check right now. Looks like our network is a little bit bad. So network. Anyways, let me see if I can fix it. I don't know it's sounding. Okay, so you can also use a filter. I think we should just continue and see the network itself on the line, right? So you can also use trade filter, time to your time, take a good thing. Spread filter and news filter are so very important aspects of creating your EA. And extra feature, say you want to make your trades and do every other stuff, right? That's another very important part of it too as well. So yeah, we have all for this, which is the template we're following. But I need to add some of this stuff, I think I'm just going on this live and I'll try to fix my network and possibly come back, guys.